Welcome to Accessing Motivation. This practice inspires a focused mind by creating space for an intention for the day. Let's begin. Taking a few moments to ground into a comfortable seat. And when you're ready, beginning to soften the gaze or closing the eyes completely. As best as you can, beginning to release any areas of unnecessary holding, allowing the body to rest in a state of ease. As you turn the attention inward, noticing how it naturally aligns with the rhythm of the breath, breathing in and out. From this state of presence, allow yourself to reflect on how you'd like to meet the day and beginning to bring to mind an intention for the upcoming day. Tuning into what feels genuine for you in this moment. Noticing what that feels like. Remaining connected to this intention as you take a deep breath in. When you're ready, slowly breathing out. Allowing this intention to inspire the way that you meet the day. And when you're ready, beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes and gently lifting the gaze and opening up the eyes. Hi, and welcome to the Aloe Experience on Roblox. I'm going to walk you through a simple and grounded guided meditation session. No prior experience is necessary, and all levels are welcome. Let's begin. Mindfulness allows us to ground the attention into the present moment. And as a result, we begin to settle into the unfolding of our lives as it's happening in real time, rather than being swayed by the stories of the mind. We can start to feel more connected to our lives in a spacious manner and move from a place of thoughtfulness. This practice will invite you to cultivate a present, open mind by resting in the breath. Take a few moments to find a comfortable seat. Know that this is your practice, so settle into a posture that feels supportive for you, whatever that looks and feels like for you. Keeping the eyes open, soften the gaze ever so slightly, about 3 feet in front of you, and gently begin to ground the attention into your surroundings. You may bring your attention to the ground beneath you to help you feel a sense of stability throughout the body. Notice the grounding sensations in the lower body, allowing yourself to feel held by the surface beneath you. From here, begin to straighten the spine and notice how the torso begins to open. Slowly widening the chest as you soften into the belly, releasing any holding in the belly, allowing the arms to rest at the side as you place the hands in a comfortable position, releasing any tension in the jaw, the mouth, and observe the softening of the cheekbones in turn. Continuing to ease into the brows, the forehead, allowing the entire face to rest in a smooth, simple way. From here, begin to turn your attention inward and explore your intention for practicing today. What drew you to meditation? Clarify the intention and allow it to settle into the background of the mind, gently guiding the practice from moment to moment. With this in mind, gently invite the attention to identify the breath and observe where in the body you're most able to feel the breath. This may be through the rise and fall of the belly, the expansion and contraction of the spine, perhaps the subtle movements on the tips of the nostrils, wherever you're noticing the breath. Simply allow yourself to rest with each inhalation and each exhalation. It's totally natural for the mind to wander. It's so easy for the mind to wander. This is simply what the mind does. When you notice this happening, accept this flow and kindly bring the attention back to the breathing body. This may happen several times throughout the practice. Please know that it's okay. Each time the mind wanders and you bring it back with kindness, you strengthen your capacity to relax into the present moment. For the next few moments, continue to observe what it feels like to receive each breath just as it is, knowing that there's no need to think about the breath, but rather become familiar with the breath by noticing how it feels throughout the body. As we begin to transition out of the practice, allow yourself to remain connected with the breath as you take 3 deep breaths in. If you can, counting to 6 each time you inhale and exhale. Receiving the sensations of the belly, the chest, the nostrils as you breathe in. noticing how the entire body softens as you breathe out. And one more time. Releasing the breath from any conscious control and let it flow as it may. From here, expanding the attention to include the sounds in the space. Observing how they rise and fall in their own way. Gently including the temperature of the space. Notice how this feels on the surface of the skin. And as you ground the attention back into your surroundings, begin to wiggle the fingers and toes and lift the gaze whenever you're ready. In the words of Willa Blythe Baker, the body exists in the radical present. Paying attention to it has the power to draw us into the present moment and to show us how to settle into the vividness of our own experience as it is unfolding. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you're feeling more grounded and ready to meet the day.
Hands go down, pat the feet on the ground, bringing back the circulation. Beautiful. Now again, double check that the knees are hips distance apart. That's approximately 2 fists in between. So again, establishing this alignment to create great habits for your practice. Really focusing on foundation. Right leg extends back. Keep the toes on the ground. You can rock a little forward and back for a calf stretch. Right knee down. Left leg extends, toes on the ground, rock a little forward and back. Left knee down. And extend the right leg, then the left, high plank position. Same thing here, nice and solid. Shoulders over the wrists. Engaging your core, engaging your thigh muscles as well. Straighten those legs a little bit more. Now see if you're collapsing into the shoulders. Puff up the upper back slightly here. Beautiful. Slowly bend the knees. Tush up towards the ceiling. push into your hands. Turbo dog is what we call this. Bending the knees, trying to get the stomach closer to your thighs, opening up the shoulders. Heels are elevated. Straighten the right leg. And it's okay if the heel doesn't touch the ground due to tension or compression, bone to bone, or it's just muscle tightness. And switch. And switch. And continue to walk your dog. Bend one leg, straighten the other, and vice versa. And then find stillness. Try to straighten both legs. It's definitely okay to keep a micro bend in the knees, or bend the knees a little bit more so you could get into the shoulders if you feel like you're way too forward in your downward facing dog and you're losing that V shape. Elevate the heels nice and high and drop the heels down. Take one more deep inhale. And as you exhale,